an Amazon Ninja. So that's your primary focus. Have you experimented going wider with other distribution models as well, or is you pretty much Amazon exclusive most of the time?
Yeah, Amazon exclusive. My traditionally published books, they are obviously available on other platforms, and they just don't do as well. So, I'm sure people have had success on other platforms, but for me, it's easy just to keep on Amazon and things that I know and focus on that.
That makes sense. And then um, broaden this out a little bit because I know we did a deep nerdy dive, but I love it, and I know that there are members of an esteemed audience going, "Yes, thank you. This is what I've been waiting for. I love it." But other than AMS ads, what other forms of marketing have you done, and what have you had success with?
Like nothing. Is the short answer. I haven't taken the time to learn Facebook ads or anything like that. And honestly, the Amazon is such a workhorse at delivering sales that for me it makes sense to spend time learning that and to focus on that rather than focus on things that might produce a little bit of sales. So I worked with my publisher on teachers guides and things like that, and honestly I'm newer to that world, and it seems like those might take time to kind of connect with that. And so, they're pushing that with different librarians and teachers and things like that. So we have those teachers guides, and I've tried doing some stuff along those lines. Locally, I've reached out to a lot of schools and librarians and things like that. So I do like talking to kids. I do like that kind of thing. So that's more selfish, I guess, for me to kind of get to do more school visits and things like that because I enjoy it. But as far as sales and marketing goes, I've kind of been sticking with what I know works well and can deliver a lot of sales.
And I know you've got over 300 reviews on Trapped in a Video Game, and lots of reviews over your other books as well. Are those just a result of your sales, or have you actively solicited those reviews? What have you done to get so many great reviews?
Yeah, so that is
other than the obvious of write a quality book.
Rob, that doesn't matter. It's I've just yeah, so I think it's important to get a couple reviews, and I don't think you need a lot of reviews. And I kind of, again, going back to selling on Amazon, you see a lot of items that don't have many reviews at all, have like 2 reviews. And like one of them is 3 stars, and they still sell pretty well. So people give things a chance, especially at a low price point like this. If you're selling a paperback kids book, maybe you're pricing up to $10. I mean, mine are $8. And so people are willing to take a chance on it if it seems like, again, the cover's appealing. If it's something that they think their kid would like, they're willing to spend $8 on that. So I don't think having a million reviews is that important, but I do think it is important to at least have a couple reviews. So I don't know what the Amazon terms of service say about this, but for the first Trapped in a Video Game book, I just on Facebook one day, and I don't have an author page or anything like that, but just like to friends and family, hey, if you want to review this book, let me know. If you have kids and they want to read it, let me know and I'll send you a PDF. So it got 30 people and sent them all PDFs, and maybe 15 of them wrote a review, and that was fine. So that was it was really informal, and then going forward. I have done the same type of thing with my email list. I have a very small email list, but for a book recently, I was just like, hey, if anybody wants to review this, let me know. I'll give you a PDF. Gave them a PDF, and then sent them a link. So it's not a verified review on Amazon, but in my experience, most people don't care about that too much. As long as it's an honest review and things like that, I think that is fine. So that's kind of how I went about it. And then again, as sales pick up, people review it. And in my experience, having a little blurb in the back of the book does nothing. Like, people review it if they really like it or if they really hate it. And especially for a kid's book where it's more of a gift instead of something that is more of a gift for the kid. It's a very different product than an adult book. And so a lot of people just don't feel that call to review it, which is fine, which means that you got to sell a lot of books if you want to get a lot of reviews, in my experience. And again, there's different ways I know people have done. In my opinion, it's not that important to get many reviews above 10, you know, but that's just my opinion and from looking at it.
Oh, your opinion's what we're going by here tonight. That's what we want to know. What? Oh man, so many more questions on the back of that one. Namely, I'm assuming it's probably a little bit easier to get reviews from your Facebook friends and family when you're writing a shorter book, 25,000 words or less.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, if I was writing 100,000, I wouldn't want to review it. And so yeah, it's I think it's a little bit of an easier ask to do that. And you also gotta know that most people aren't going to do that anyways. And so you know, I try not to be obnoxious with it, and I just basically did it for the first book in the series just to get things rolling. But I think that's I'm not going to speak for Amazon's terms and services. But I think that, you know, it's well within the spirit of the roles, and I think it's fine to get a couple of reviews like that. So,
Mr. Bezos, if you're listening, we both wish to be 100% fully compliant. Thank you so much for your wonderful platform.
Thank you.
There we go. Good save.